wedding's closing in rapidly, so I have to kind of take a few breaks here, but I got a few minutes, got to go to the airport to pick up the mother-in-law, so thought that I would throw together a real quick video because there's a couple subjects that came up, and I'd like some, if you're watching my videos, you're going to be interested in these subjects. First one, vortex math. If you know what it is, everything, you, me, the rocks, everything is comprised of the sequence of numbers 1 through 9. 3 is forward motion, 9 is the key, 6 is reverse motion, and then the connection between these other numbers all breaking down to one another and factoring into one another. Just look into it. And I'd like you guys, those of you of my viewers that are meditators, try visualizing the whole vortex math, you'll see what I mean, image, and work that into your meditation. Like, imagine the number sequences. That's what I do, and I would like to see what you come back with, because that leads me into the next subject, which is symbolism and why it's so important. So to kind of lead into that, you know, we're talking about this vortex math, and it makes this symbol. And, you know, those Masons, they sure love those symbols, don't they? And it's because it's occult knowledge. And occult is not a bad thing. It's not what you've been told. It's actually it means hidden knowledge. That's all the occult means. And that's, if you want to think of what it is, that's what the Vatican Library is full of, is the hidden occult knowledge that you should know. And it's used to control you now. And the way that they do it is through these symbols and numbers and kind of blending the two together. For example, the flat earth. I mean, if you look at the number sequences and you see what the curvature drop is, you very quickly see those Masons, they're just putting that shit right in front of you. I mean, 100 miles, you have 666 feet of curvature. 10 miles, you have 16 feet 6 inches of curvature. So, you know, they... Oh, and obviously the tilt of the globe on the axis is 23.4 degrees. So what's the opposite of that, people? Say it with me. 66.6 degrees, 666. And these are the kinds of things that tell us that these things matter. And they put them in very important places, like your currency, because currency is an idol. And that's part of how it controls you mentally. Remember, we're trying to escape money. And this brings me to the third point. Things that I want you guys to kind of start doing some of these things as best you can, and posting what's happening to you, or comment what's happening to you. So the third thing is an exercise. And that is one of, if love is an energy, that we can kind of think of it as a currency. If you put it out there, you know, you're going to find abundance in your life. So what does that look like? Well, that's what I'm trying to perfect. That's what I'm trying to do. And so love and trust is the currency, but the opposite of that is fear and anxiety. So the opposite of love and trust is fear and anxiety. So in a perfect world, you would want to be putting out love and trust everywhere that you go, but you've been so programmed, fear and anxiety at your work, fear and anxiety about your health, fear and anxiety about your education, family, whatever. I mean, we've all got it. We know what that crap is. You need that gone. And don't you want it gone? So why do you hold on to it? You hold on to it because you're told your whole life it's important. Your job matters, your education matters, your blah, 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 blah. Everything they've ever told you is a lie. And they have to reinforce it with all this symbolism and occult and oppressive and deceptive ways of controlling you in order to keep you on that path. Because if you figured out that if you just loved everybody, you just love your cat when you're petting it, love your